Hi everyone, I am Kendra Adachi. Welcome to another episode of the Lazy Genius Kitchen. So I am in Marietta, Georgia. The weather is beautiful today. I am drinking coffee from Cool Beans coffee shop. It is absolutely delicious. This area of the city is like so cute. So if you are in the area, you should come here. Well, the reason I'm in the area is because I'm going to see a friend who, when I asked her what her problem in the kitchen was, she said, I need to cook more. So we're gonna go help her solve that problem. Let's go.
Say what if we reincarnate, and whatever God said, it's your turn for choosing. Take it easy, I don't wanna be without you. If you start over, can I read your mind to anything you become? Let me run beside you, go a little bit farther.
I'm Mattie James, and I'm an influencer based in Atlanta and a mom of 3. And my problem is I need to cook more. Lately, I've been leaning a lot on the takeout, so I definitely would like to cook more homemade meals in my kitchen.
Okay, so you told me that your problem is that you need to cook more. I feel like that is actually a phrase that a lot of people say, is I need to cook more, but it's so broad and it's not specific. So I have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
I want to know what more means, and I want to know what cook means.
Okay.
Okay. So does more mean like how many times a week?
Okay.
Is it dinner?
It's dinner. Dinner, because I feel like dinner is the meal, especially during the week, where we sit down together.
Yes.
And it is like a tradition. Like every night we're screen free, we sit down, we play music, we talk to the kids.
Yeah.
So to me, elevating that moment means a home cooked meal.
How many days a week do you want that elevated?
I would like that elevated 3 to 4.
3 to 4.
3 to 4.
Okay.
And then I'm happy to order the rest,
Okay.
I'm also into homemade-ish. So a little bit of
that was my question about like, I need to cook more.
Yes.
What does cook mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So a little mix and match. I'm fine with it. Chris is a great cook, but I also think that having a little bit of balance and giving him a break, you know what I mean? Because he does know how to cook so well, it's an event. And then I have to clean the event. And sometimes you just don't want to clean events.
You don't want to clean the event.
I don't want to clean events all the time. I'm just saying.
So here's the thing. So you know this because you are familiar with Lazy Genius things. Like we have to name what matters most about this. So would you say then, like what matters most about the whole event? Is it that it is easy to clean up? Is it that the food itself is a particular kind? Is it that it's easy to throw together and you don't have to plan it? Like what is the priority here?
Got it. There is a level of simplicity would be nice. I don't want, because I have to think so much. And not that no one thinks at their job, but I feel like I have to come up with so many creative ideas during the day for my job.
Yeah.
For dinner, I just want to be able to have, which I love, you talked about this on your podcast, which is kind of like your go-tos, you know?
Your brain's crowd pleasers.
Exactly. And the kids are so little, it's like, one person will like it and the other 2 will be like, this is not my thing.
I feel like I need to write a 3rd book about how to get all your children on the same page when it comes to
Lazy Genius, your children.
It's so annoying.
Because I just can't get all 3 of them to.
No.
If you're a hip hop fan, I call my kids the Migos. Because they're just a lot of energy and it's a lot. So yeah, they just all like different things. And also I like fun, interesting meals, introducing new things. But I do like your, I think you said this either in your book or the podcast where it's just like, sometimes you just don't have time to be doing the new Pinterest things, the new Pinterest recipes.
And that's why I ask, like, what is the priority? Because that is what happens to us. That's what keeps us from like choosing to, okay, I'm going to cook 3 to 4 times a week. And you just do takeout because there's so many things you're wanting to cover.
Yep.
So for this season, that's another thing is we want to do is if we can just sort of make the season a little bit smaller.
Yep.
And so for when we're shooting now, if you think about like the next month, maybe, let's just keep it small.
Okay.
What would matter to you from moving from takeout every night to 3 to 4 times a week?
Yeah.
Like what is the priority for that season?
I want it to be simple. I definitely want it to be quick-ish. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to take 10 minutes. Like, I'm okay with cooking for 30 minutes. I understand that. That's part of preparing a meal.
Can I ask you a question, actually, about the simple thing? Because this has come up in other conversations with people. I have a difference in definition between simple and easy.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
So simple is like just a few things. If you're talking about like something simple is roasted salmon because it's like salmon and salt, right?
That's it.
But that might not be easy if you don't know how to cook salmon.
Right.
So easy is more like I literally could do this with my eyes closed.
It's effortless.
But you could be dumping 15 things in a pot.
Right.
But it's easy because you're not having to really do anything to it.
Right.
So which one of those feels more on what you're wanting?
You know what? I do think it is simple just because when like Chris and I love spicy stuff, but the kids can't do spices. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes it does have to just be a little salt. The 7-year-old doesn't like black pepper, so you can't even do.
Dare she?
I don't know who she is. I don't even know where we got her from. I don't know. The only reason why I've kept her is because she has my face.
She's
that's
so
it.
Cute.
That's like, you know, but she doesn't like black pepper, and I live for black pepper. So I do think simple, healthy. Because also the takeout isn't always the healthiest, you know? I do want it to be fun to some element, even things that the kids could help out with. Because I also, what I realize is that not only am I kind of diluting the dinner experience by just like leaning on takeout, but also like my kids are starting to get to the age where being in the kitchen and helping out is something that they enjoy doing because we bake together when it's like someone's birthday or we like bake a pie or cake together.
Yeah.
So I do want them to start having good experiences when it comes to preparing meals as well. So I think that's it too.
So what we want to do, and you know this just as well as anybody, the reason that we have trouble moving from like goal or idea to making it happen on a regular basis is that there's not a system there. There's not a decision.
Let me write that down. Lax system.
So
Got it.
Let's build one real quick. We're going to build a system really quick. Here's what I would love for you to do is what do we know? We know that you want, let's say 3 dinners a week. You don't have to.
3 dinners.
So you just know we're going to do 3 homemade dinners a week.
Okay.
And you and Chris can decide, are you going to do all 3? Is he going to do 2 and you do 1? Are you going to rotate? It's like, this is your 2 dinner week.
Okay. So navigate it with Chris.
Decide that. Again, we're just going to put a lot of decide onces in here. So you've decided.
Oh my gosh. Decide once. I might get that tattooed like Thug Life. Just call me Lazy Genius Tupac and it's just going to say decide once.
That's my favorite thing anyone has ever said. Okay. So we've decided you're going to do 3 dinners because you could move to 4 and 5.
Right.
But let's start small.
Yeah, you got to start small.
Start small. So we're going to do 3 dinners and you guys are going to decide on what the breakdown is there. Okay. And then I wonder too, if when you cook, because it sounds like you and Chris have different styles.
Absolutely.
In how you cook.
Right.
So what I want you to do is I want you to pick 4 recipes or meals that are like you're excited to make when it's your turn.
Okay.
And if you're only doing 1 meal a week or even 2 of those meals a week, you can still just rotate. That's not, so I just want you to find 4 that makes sense for you. Because what you're doing, what happens when we're like, how do we make this work? Is there too many decisions to make? There are too many options. Yes. We just need to limit our options. So I want you to pick 4 recipes that you're going to try. That's it. And I would maybe even think that like maybe 1 of your 3 a week, and you and Chris can talk about this too, 1 of them, maybe you sort of aim at it being like a teaching time with the girls.
Yes. Okay.
And the other ones, it's like, we don't have time to teach.
Yeah, we don't.
We are going to make dinner really fast.
I want to be clear that there is only one day in the week that I have time to teach the way my patience is set up.
Exactly.
Just saying.
I have the same setup, so it's fine.
Okay. Because I can't. And I understand that they haven't been here as long as I have, but still.
Sure.
It's just like, I said it 5 times.
I know.
I just feel like I showed you. It's fine.
Yes.
But so 1, okay.
So just 1 of those a week.
Okay.
Kid helping corner, everyone. There are a few things that you can, very easy things that you can do for kids to help you in the kitchen. They can put water in pots. Yes. They can wash vegetables, like fill a sink shallow with water and they just sit in there and scrub with their towels and like, it's fine.
That's special.
Do like very simple things. Like they can put things in little bowls or like set things up on a big sheet pan with your ingredients and all that.
Okay.
So kid helping corner over. But if you choose, since that's something that matters, but maybe not every night, decide that's going to matter one time.
Okay.
Now,
I like it.
honestly, if we stopped here,
Honestly, you have put me in greater positions I've ever put myself in my kitchen, like ever. Because you just get overwhelmed with all of the possibilities. And it really is about creating these boundaries, right? It's like safety measures from your children and the takeout.
Yes. And you don't know what those are. You don't know how to organize like your ideas until you know what matters most. Right. So now that you do.
Yes. What did we say? What matters?
Simple.
Let's recap.
Simple.
Yep.
Quick.
Yes.
And then getting your kids sort of part of it.
Sure. Kids a part of it. Great.
And a part of it. Okay. I think we've nailed that.
Honestly, I like this.
How do you feel?
I feel good because now I'm like excited to actually like find the 4 things I really like. You know what I mean? Because it was just like, we get it, Mom. You can make spaghetti.
I would not make spaghetti in this.
Don't make spaghetti in this. I'm just saying.
I love Mattie so much, and I know you do too. But what Mattie has showed us is that we all have this problem. We feel like we need to cook more. If that is your problem, make it smaller. Make the season that you're cooking at home smaller. Make the number of recipes that you're gonna cook from smaller. Make even the number of times during the week that you're gonna cook. Make it smaller. Make it smaller. Because when you make it big, you don't actually do anything. All right, so I would love to come to your kitchen and like help you solve this problem like by myself, but I can't. So because I can't, I wrote you this. This is the Lazy Genius Kitchen. Have what you need, use what you have, and enjoy it like never before. I think this book is gonna change your life in the kitchen because it's going to change your life in your kitchen based on what matters to you. So thank you for joining me today on this episode of the Lazy Genius Kitchen, and we'll see you next time.